makes my son, tomorrow would have been my son's 20th birthday. Today, walking with, it feel like I wasn't even in my mind, but I didn't bother anybody. And everything that has been happening is synchronistic. So, with the ex showing up in my door at 3 o'clock in the morning with money, I didn't open the door for him. He then proceeded to leave that money and some weird STD results, which they were all from different places, so I don't trust it. In my mailbox, which we found Sunday, yesterday. Today's Monday, August the 4th. I thought it was the 3rd. Anyways, my children want to put that out of the mailbox yesterday, and it was just kind of like, okay, you left STD results, and you wrote on the back, and I posted a picture and video of that, and I put, it's just like, okay, who gives a damn? Like, okay, so let me be honest, real quick. I'm in my feelings about my son. I'm angry about my son's injustice, his death, and the injustice surrounding his death. I don't love nobody. I don't love none of y'all. Not the collective. When it comes to men and courtships, I don't love none of y'all. I love one Jonathan. Get over it. Live life. Get over it. I mean, even if he tries to abuse the fact that he knows I love him very much, nobody else besides him, I will cut him out of the picture like check Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But today, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about my son and the fact that his birthday tomorrow and that he would have been 20. People don't realize how much, like, not only was I robbed of my life, right? I was robbed of my children's lives. I did everything that was necessary. I worked really, really, really hard. And people stole up those opportunities from me. I don't care who feel no way. I don't care if the person that I named, if he feel away, if he coming against me, I don't care. You out of there, it don't matter. If anybody tries to make me look like something that I wasn't, you out of there. Any old friends, stop sending me friend requests, because now that I've deleted Facebook, everybody been sending me requests on Instagram. You can get over that. I'm not answering those. All y'all went against me. Today, I would trade your all in just to have my son back. Y'all pathetic to me. But I'm gonna move forward and I'm gonna be okay. Like somebody literally, if it was the city or my ex or the city workers, whatever, there's no way. There's no way my whole mailbox got ripped out of the ground. There's no way. And I make sure I stay in the house and I have disconnected from everyone except for my cousin here. Say hi. Besides him, there's no way outside of that that I should ever experience any problems because I have cut everyone off. I don't, people have made it in such a way where it makes me feel dirty to say that I just want to be loved by the person that I love so much. When you remember a person from past lives, like all the way to the beginning, it's not so easy to explain. But okay, let's say they aren't awakened and you are. Cool. Move on, move forward. It's not that big of a deal. There's always going to be someone who loves you. But when we're talking about Your children that you raised, that you have made, your everything that you have centered your life and your accomplishments around, and they get taken from you, and then people try to diminish their death. Um, Especially when they try to say my son committed suicide. That's bullshit. That's so unfair to me, bro. So unfair to me. So unfair to his dad. I'm not gonna speak for his dad, but I speak for myself. It's like I hate most of y'all. I hate most of y'all. I'm in a really bad place. Not bad place today, but emotional state today. Tomorrow will be his birthday. He would have been 20. Ain't nobody for me. And I'm gonna just be honest, ain't nobody for me. People can say, oh, I'm working in the background, is this with this position of power, with this authority. Ain't nobody for me. You're lying. There's no one who loved me would ever, ever, ever sit in the background and have the means to make moves. Not necessarily to bring me justice, but just to comfort me. Do you think I have comfort? I don't. Y'all are ugly human beings. I wish God would wipe people off the face of the planet and never let y'all live to see another day in your positions of power or authority. I wish a motherfucker would come towards me and say they always loved me and they knew. People know. If they love you, they've been following you, they know what your life has been like, they know what's been going on in the background. I promise you, they know. Blocked. I wish somebody would try to mess with my throat chakra. You will die a terrible death of throat cancer. I promise you that. I'm going to put that out there. If anybody tries to attack me in my state of peace, I can't even mourn my son properly because people want to attack me. You want to be ugly? Want to be mean? Fine. Be mean. It's not my fault you made the wrong choice. I would never make a choice that goes against someone else to hurt them. I don't give a damn what somebody told me. My cousin's sitting right there that I fool with every day. And he could come to me and say, I can't stand this person and that person. You think I would ever be like, oh yeah, let's go against that person. Let's do black magic, that spells or anything. Like it's ignorance. So for anybody to come to me and say that they didn't know that they were fooled, they were fooled. You were fooled by ass and pussy and dick. Let this shit be known. I walk every day. At any given time, I can go and pick up a nigga that's willing to take care of me, give me his all, give me his whole paycheck, take care of whatever I need. I don't even have to ask. You think that's a life? No, a life to me is what I have accomplished that is significant and noticed by the Most High God. I think a lot of people overlook that shit. And nobody gonna ever be able to come to me and say that they were working in the background on my best behalf when I'm sitting here suffering. And I put the video out there. Motherfuckers went out there, straight out there this morning. It could be the city workers, my ex, whoever. And they knocked down my whole entire mailbox. It was cemented into the ground. So how are you going to explain that shit? And I suffer these injustices every day. So there's nobody, even the person that I say I love, whose name I mention, that I can say that really give a fuck about me. Just because I love that person doesn't mean that they love me. In fact, they don't love me at all. They went against me. They went to destroy me and everything, right? I'm gonna go and drink my ass off. And if I want to go hit somebody, that's what I'm gonna do. Tomorrow my son's birthday. He would have been 20. His best friend that was murdered, Jayani. They're in my Arkansas. His family got together, and I'm not mad. This is not me being a hater. His family got together, and they made whole generation scholarships and everything for him. Oh my God. I'm not angry at that. I'm so proud of them for coming together and doing that. That's a beautiful thing. But being around a fucking family that fucking robbed me of that, I'm angry. I want my son back more than anything. I would give up all your lives just to have him back. I feel like I was robbed. Not just robbed of my life. Because nobody didn't tell me that I was fake ass adopted, real adopted, whatever. Nobody said that shit. But then y'all try to work together to try and steal from me by destroying me, my life, and stealing from my kids, and robbing me of the glory of what I hold near and dear to me, which is my children. I pray God that all you suffer the ultimate deaths. I don't give a fuck if nobody say I'm a witch or not. Bitch, I wish somebody would come over here with pitchforks. Think you gonna come up over here in the gang. I'll kill all of y'all. Let this shit be motherfucking reported. I'll kill all of y'all hoes. Cause then motherfuckers try to tell me and stipulate to me how my son's funeral should and should be. When I told my dad, nigga, I don't want certain motherfuckers coming. I don't want his funeral to be open, period. To be open to the public. It should be somebody at the door that stops certain groups and particular people from coming into my son's funeral. And motherfuckers told me, that's just ridiculous. It's just nonsense. That's what my dad, so-called dad, told me. That's how I know, bitch, you ain't my dad, bitch. Get over it. Send this shit to him so he can get his ass on here, and I'll open up this chat line and let the motherfucker say what the fuck he got to say, because the motherfucker told me that I was being ridiculous about my son's funeral, that I can get the fucking attend. And then motherfuckers set up and y'all divided my son's body ashes from his cremation. Remember that. My son was murdered last year, and then they tried to say it was a suicide. There is no way. And I made many videos as to why. Not my son. He can go through whatever he was going through. They tried to make it look like suicide. It was murder. I read the coroner's report on here, Miss Wicked Mamba 420, right? I pray you smoke weed, because baby, when I get off papers next month, I'm gonna be blowing a bowl like, and listening to Chance the Rapper, we just be blowing a bowl. But anyways, my son, my oldest son, he would have been 20 tomorrow. You hear me? He would have been 20 tomorrow. Not only was I kidnapped or abducted as a child, this family gonna have to start making some shit make sense. I was abducted as a child, right? And then they worked together, all this family. And that doesn't mean that I wasn't or am not related to them. That means that who my parents say that they are not really my parents. They may be something like uncle, sister, cousins, or maybe they cousin Tracy or some shit like that. But they worked to cover up their shit because there was a lot of insurance, life insurance paid out on my life, on my death when I was a kid, right? And they didn't never expect for me to come to this concurrence, to this conclusion, right? So as I got older, I made a way for myself. Nobody ever supported me. Nobody ever said, yeah, you can graduate from high school, do that. Yeah, you can make it through this. Yeah, you can make it through that. Nobody ever supported me or gave me the real like hoorah and the real push that I needed in order to do these things or accomplish these things, but I did that shit. Even though my oldest daughter, when I went to graduate, my oldest daughter was in a fucking children's hospital on a fucking ventilator, bro. And on a breathing machine. I graduated a year and a half late because I went through the most with her. And nobody ever encouraged me to still graduate high school. They just said, oh, pay attention to your daughter, which I did. I went through the most. Sacramento, California. Santa Cruz, California, actually, to be exact. Right? And so moving forward, when I had my second son, he died. He was murdered. They say it was a suicide. It was not a suicide, and I am not going to accept that no matter what nobody says tomorrow. It's his birthday. He would have been 20. He died last year. The coroner's report, I have made a video and put it on here. It's faulty. It's faulty. And for people to try and say, like when my dad, everybody made arrangement for the funeral, for his funeral, I couldn't stand it. I couldn't, no real parent can really stand to make a funeral arrangements for their dead child when people say that they committed suicide. It is bullshit. Nothing adds up. So moving forward, tomorrow, I wanted to do an open live for all the family members who want to say something about him. It doesn't even have to be nice. They can say that he was the most ratchet because he was the most ratchet. He was the most YN. He was the most ghetto gangsterist. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to say all the beautiful things about him, but for me, he was everything. And I will never, ever, ever allow someone. No, I'm not smoking crack, but you can get the fuck. What's your name? BWJDH. Bitch, you can get the fuck up off my shit because you will get your ass fucked up. Find you something to do. Because ain't nobody smoking crack when it comes to me saying that I honor my son's death. You better go suck somebody's dick before you come the fuck up on this fucking channel and find you something to fucking do, because I promise you, this ain't the motherfucking channel for anybody to come on and think they gonna bully me or make me feel any type of way or think that you gonna fucking project your negative fucking energy off of your motherfucking lack of parental skills or your lack of parental authority or figures or somebody that give a fuck about you and your raggedy ass motherfucking dick sucking like bitch. You better find something to motherfucking do before you come on this fucking channel and think you're gonna attack me. Am I smoking crack? No, but your mama probably was when she pushed you out of the cooch, and she probably was confused when she pushed you out of her pussy and didn't know if you was a boy or a girl. Next, bitch. Next. Because today ain't your motherfucking day, I promise you. And this ain't from a physical standpoint. This is from a spiritual standpoint. Please try me today. Please try me today. Okay? Okay. Please try me today. You better find you somewhere. Go make a job. Go make a motherfucker go some asshole, dick, mouth, or something. So all the hoes on the corner. But don't come the fuck up over here. I promise you today ain't your day, baby. Because I refuse to sit up and navigate my energy towards a piss poor ass, attitude ass, low vibrational, low energy, insecure ass, whack ass motherfucker who have motherfucking mommy and daddy issues, abandonment wounds, and all that shit to come your weak ass the fuck up over here and think you're going to dominate my energy when it comes to me expressing how I feel about my son. The end. Exit to the fucking left and go die. Go slit your fucking throat. And I said that shit on YouTube. I don't give a fuck who feel nothing about it. What I'm saying, people, is what spiritual warfare looks like is when they can't get you, they will get your children. And for me, as a mother, my children mean the most to me. I don't give a fuck about no nigga, no man, no husband, no boyfriend, no soulmate, no twin flame. You can get the fuck out of here with that shit. Twin flame, soulmate, you can go die in the gutter for all the fuck I care when it comes to my motherfucking kids. When I get on here and express that I am fucking in a mental anguish when it comes to my son, who would have been 20, whose life was taken from him. And then all the family members, everybody in this small town, shitty ass motherfucking town with no morals, no values, no principles, all knew about what the fuck really happened except for me. I wish a motherfucker would come their ass up on this motherfucking channel and think that they gonna ever, baby. Y'all gonna see me be real nice, but sometimes y'all gonna see me be a whole motherfucking maniac and menace, and baby, I am that motherfucking one. And if you think you in a whole, across the country, across the state, across a whole motherfucking world, nation, you live in the fucking ocean waters, baby, I send the mermaids after your ass. Please come for me. Please. Because I spare people a lot. I spare people more than what the fuck they realize. So moving forward, Kedron, Tion Sweat. I am a whole bitch when it comes to my children. You know why? Because I could be a shitty person. I may have not have accomplished anything in life. I may have barely graduated high school. I did. I graduated high school. You know, I went to college. You know, I was on Dean's List, but I may have barely got by with a degree out of college in any subject that I studied. But if one thing that I can say and be boastful about is being a mother to my children. We don't see a lot of that. Look, and this is not me killing anybody's pride or ego or what they do for their children, mother or father. We don't see a lot of people making it like, this is an accomplishment for me to be a mother, a successful mother. Make sure my children, he better leave a while ago. He better leave a while ago, 2 seconds ago, 5 minutes ago. What's your name? Wicked Mama 420? Because I will eat that ass up alive just with my words. And when that bitch go to sleep, he'll motherfucking dream nightmares. I promise you. Because he better, people like that. I have a video. Anyways, tomorrow's my son's death. I am very emotional about it. You know, and I don't have anybody to mention that earlier this morning, someone came over here and they literally uprooted my whole entire mailbox, the post and everything that was in cement, like all the cement is broken up out of the ground. They removed the whole, 3x4 post? It's 3x4, 3x4 thick wood post. All that has been torn up. So it's just like, do I focus on that or do I focus on my son? Whatever people say that the spiritual path and the healing journey looks like, it is bullshit. It looks like anything that you want it to look like. It looks like this. Because remember, I have to heal. I have to be strong. I have other children that live outside of my son that would have been 20 this year. I have a 5 and 6 year old. I have a 16-year-old. I have an 18-year-old that's going to go to university, you know, this month. So I have to be strong for all of them. And I have to continue to pretend like my son wasn't murdered and they tried to make it look like a suicide. And that's not the case because the coroner's report, which I have a video on here, deflecting or not deflecting, but a video on here just basically where I read the coroner's report, and it's just unfair to me, especially finding out that I don't belong to the family that I have been thinking was my family. People have no idea how this world works, what spiritual warfare really looks like. For me, I would give everything up for my children. I can't stress this enough. To be blessed with the gift of to be blessed with the gift of giving birth, right? That's a God-given gift. That's a divine given gift, right? A lot of people are sterile and infertile, right? So being blessed with giving the gift of reproducing, right? Definitely, bro, like, that's all I grew up in. I grew up in a religious family. That's all they are. That's all my background has been. That's all my childhood has been. That's all my teenage years and adulthood has been religion. You know that real religious family. And they treated me so heinously, so egregiously. There's no way that any religion or God is within those people. There's no way. There's no way. You know, you ask that wicked mama of 420. I grew up solely religious. I thought that was the only way to be. Even if I navigated or migrated away from the whole religious family background and stuff like that, I still am very much so aware and have a belief that God is real, right? Just not in the sense that they teach. Because when you start losing kids, family members around you, you start paying attention to a lot of things to the family members that really don't. The family members that thrive after people die, and the family members that start having declines after people die, right? And so I just wanted to get on here and express and show that I was going through a lot when it comes to my son. Mind you, I didn't get to attend the funeral, his funeral. There's no way that anyone can ever deflect me or take away what it means. I hold being a mother in high honor. Let's say you real fertile, right? Like you real, like you have a lot of kids. I have a lot of kids, right? I don't look at it as like a curse. I look at it as like, dang, God must have really held me in high honor in order to bless me with a reproductive system that produces these children. So what good can I be to them? I have to be my best, most optimal self, my most highest vibrational self in order to raise these children, right? I don't know what's going on with these other people, women, men, and whoever that are out here just having children, all these children, and y'all not raising them, taking care of them, and guiding them properly. That is a defamation to God. So when you ask if I'm religious or I come from a religious background, absolutely. Absolutely. I consider being reproductive or being chosen to have a reproductive system where I continuously have children. And that's not saying continuously, my youngest is 5 and 6. So that's not saying that. What I'm saying is that I have been blessed and lucky enough to never be sterile and be fertile. So what good would I be as a parent into the Most High God? Children are a gift. So how you respond to being giving the gift of reproductivity is by making sure that those that you reproduce spit out of your vagina or penis, right? Is make sure that you do everything that you can, whether you have the resources or not, do everything that you can in order to make sure that they live the life that is most conducive to whatever they were meant for, whatever they were bred for or born for. So how could I ever disrespect God by being the worst parent in the world? There is no way. There's no way. Hello, religious. Hello, right here. Grew up Christian, apostolic, and multi-denominational. And all of them, out of all backgrounds, they were all ugly to me, mean to me, terrible to me. You hear me? They treated me like shitty. You think God mad at me because I curse? God is mad at them because of how they treated me, because of who I was meant to breed for, and who they were meant to be to me. But irregardless, they treated me badly. I'm talking about locked in rooms, beat me, they molested me, they fucking sodomized me, they sexually assaulted me, they passed me around family members, they sold me to grown men as a child. And outside of all of that, I still said I will not be them. You know what that means? So when I had children, I said I would be the best to my children, provide them everything. I worked hard. I worked to the bone, blood and bone, and provided them everything. And then when I trusted a family member to take care of my son, he came back with mental issues. Something wrong with that. And then he offed himself last year. There is no way. There's no way. So when today, come tomorrow, his birthday, I want to honor my son, right? And I don't care what nobody say at this point. I'm not even reading the comments. Listen, I want to honor my son. When somebody get on here and they think they're gonna say something about me and say some little bullshit, baby, listen. On this channel, please know that I have already energetically protected myself, protected the people who are really for me, and the ones who think they're gonna come on here and harm me, curse me, send something towards me, baby. The fucking penalty is death. Period. Because I'm on here literally to express myself to the collective, because I know I'm not the only one. And I know my family not even hearing me. They don't give a shit. They don't care. They don't care how I feel about my son. To me, I am a failure to my son. For a child to die before a parent, do you know how much that feels, how much you feel as a failure to that particular child? I don't give a damn what I had or didn't have to do with it to feel like a failure. And so for someone to get on here, let me find this motherfucker, because baby, you fucking with the right one, you little dick sucking ass bitch. Are you smoking crack? I'm gonna find you, hoe. Matter of fact, ancestors are my highest good, both light and dark, high vibrational. Find whoever the fuck this is, because today I'm gonna show people what the fuck it look like. I never attack people. Well, on today, when I'm expressing how I feel on my channel, whoever this person is in the blue, you sought me out. I'm going to see how you feel when I seek you out. Because you should never interfere when it comes to a mother expressing how she feels about her child. I don't do nothing to nobody. I ask for nothing from anyone. I don't even ask for help. To me, how I grew up, listen, how I grew up to everyone, it feels like a sin to ask for people to help me. You gotta know how harmful that felt to me, how handicapped I feel to ask for help. Please know that. I'm not a charity case. I don't ask for a handout. I do everything myself. So today, somebody try to stop me from having what I need to have and expressing what I need to express when it comes to my son's death. Baby, I promise you. Please, just please. Peace. Wicked Mama 420. You should definitely check back in because I'll be on some other stuff. I just got on, when I get on here and do this venting stuff like this, it really be for me, so I can go back and look at myself when I'm inebriated, when I'm missing someone, when I'm going through a lot. Okay. So, for anyone that wants to attend tomorrow, I'm going to do a live chat, and then we'll be open. They didn't even allow me to go to his funeral. They didn't even allow me to go to his funeral. He would have been 20. 20. I promise I'm nice and I'm kind for a reason. I'm nice and I'm kind for a reason. Yeah, nobody really wants me to be mean, hateful, and vindictive. Nobody really wants that. I so hate that the world is like that. But I promise you, this is not the channel that you would want to come and try to make somebody feel bad, because I'm not the one you want to make feel bad. I promise. All I'm asking is for those followers, subscribers, anyone that wants to be a part of my son's memorialization tomorrow on his what would have been his 20th birthday. I invite you. The moment that anybody thinks that they're gonna come on here and attack me and say some crazy shit, I promise you, I'm gonna invite his dad on here so people can see that even though we're not together, we get along. This is how this shit should look like. That we get along, you know? I'm gonna allow his sisters and brothers to get on here, whether they are subscribed or, they chime in. We have an open live where people actually interact. We're gonna do that tomorrow. I don't know what time. And then we have like the lanterns. Um, I would suggest people not get on here and try to play stupid games. If you're a hater, go hate somewhere else today, tomorrow, the next day, this week. And if you are an angry or bitter baby mama or ex or baby daddy, you better go find somewhere else to project that energy. I promise you. I was just getting on here to express myself so I can put everything on video so people know that this is what I do. When y'all see me, I be in the house. There's no reason for nobody to bother me. There's no reason why when I came outside, my whole mailbox, the post, the top of my mailbox, the part you put mail in, it's all destroyed. Pulled up out of the ground, the whole cement and everything is full, it's destroyed. Like, who would do that? Right? And so I get on here so I can document everything, so whenever someone tries to or think they're going to come against me or think they're going to make fun of me or make fun of how I love them or think you're funny, because I remember and you got duped out of your spot. We go through a lot. Tomorrow's my oldest son. Realize how it feels. It's my 5-year-old in there. My 5-year-old son, he's the baby. And so my older children, they talk about like me being in this soft parenting error. They be like, it's not fair because you were hella strict on us. Like, what can I do? Especially after you lose a child. Like, maybe I need to be less strict on them, because I was like super strict on them. Like, you couldn't experience the world. They're all gonna get you. Like, it's terrible, right? So, for anybody that has lost a loved one, especially a child, I feel for you and I pray that everyone makes right. And I'm going to end this live, but I'm going to come back on. I'm going to make sure my children are in order. I'm going to make sure nobody can ever say anything. Mind you, I'm drug free. Now, I drink alcohol. Who wouldn't, you know? But I'm drug free. It's taking a lot for me to get back right here. And people are trying to come back into my life and destroy me. It starts out with the little things. That's why I put everything here. That's why I'm transparent. So people can really see like what it really looks like when you're under attack by your family members, by your exes, narcissists, even your children sometimes. I'm not playing that. Tomorrow, we'll more than likely do my son's like veneration or memorialization at 1 p.m. That will be Arkansas Central Standard Time for anybody that wants to attend. If you're a family member or just a onlooker, watcher, viewer, just know that I'm certainly not perfect. I'm so fucked up. I'm so fucked up. I made so many mistakes and bad decisions. Um, but one thing I would like to say is that I would like to think that I made the best decision when it comes to my children and my son. We'll go into more detail about that another time, probably not even tomorrow because his dad just got out of the Fed. So I'm going to let his dad and his older brothers and sisters and younger sisters and brothers enjoy his memorialization tomorrow. And whomever wants to attend and join in, say what they want to say about him, talk about him, have laughs and stuff like that. And when I, you know, and like literally right before his birthday, here come my ex harassing me, showing up at my house. Like, please go away. Like, please go away. That the ex is not even a factor in my mind. Literally, if I'm gonna say something concerning my son, and if I ever think about whom I love, I already told the person that I love. I've already told that person. Like, what more do you need? I've told everyone. You want the initials J, last name initial S. Like, what else? What else do you want? There's no one else. But if I want to focus solely on my son, it's him. But if my ex, initial T, J, J, if you want to come around and you think you're going to come around in my place or energy of vulnerability because of what happened to my son, which I think it has something to do with, we're not even going to go there. You will never be able to get in. My heart is already set in stone and sold on whom I love. Even if the person I love want to be a whole young ass, dumbass asshole with his, I'm not even gonna say all that. Be an asshole. Doesn't change the way I feel about that person. When you come into contact as a soulmate, as a twin flame, whatever. When you come into contact with your person or close proximity, vicinity of your person, just is what it is. Moving forward, I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on my son, right? Anything else that any ex does, y'all can get together. You can get together with the police, the city workers, and y'all can run over my mailbox, the whole thing, so I can't get mail. But you don't want me to give them court summons. That's fine. It's not going to change the fact that me as a mother, I am focused solely on the energy of my son, his passing away, and how I will honor him tomorrow. I'm not worried about anything else, okay? I'm celibate, I'm single, I'm sexy, I'm self-sufficient. I do what I want to do. I walk, I'm losing weight, I'm getting this ass perky and his stomach flat and these titties motherfucking sitting upright. So what the fuck do you want to do with that outside of that? Because tomorrow is my son's day. My son, Kedron Tion Sweat, 8/5/2005. If anybody tries to interfere with that, you will die. You will die. Report this shit. They will die. I'm not even fucking sugarcoating shit. You will die. You, everyone close to you, everything you love, everything you work for. I don't give a fuck if you think you're a hidden enemy, you will die. Everyone around you, everything you work for, everything that you love, everything that you hold to high honor, you will die. It will all come to a death. I don't give a fuck if it's a physical death, a literal death, a figurative death, a spiritual death, whatever the case may be, you will die. You will suffer endings. Magnanimously. Go look that fucking word up for any idiots out there that want to ask. You know, heavily religious, come from a religious background, and they lied, religious people, and tried to tell me, convince me that my son committed suicide. That's bullshit. Trigger warning. My son was murdered. We're going to say that shit. I am going to acknowledge that shit. My son did not commit suicide. He was murdered. And I will give people all the details. The details are in other videos for anybody who feels some type of way. Ma'am, so I have other children that I need to raise. Do you think I'm looking for a daddy? The only daddy I'm looking for is for me to smack that shit all on the floor. I'm not even lying. For me to be a baby. The way that I do yoga up over here, I just want to be bend, flexed, and motherfucking bend. You know that song. So for real, if I'm worried about that, that's what I worry on, but that's not the main focus or focal point of my obsession. Right now, it's talking about me worrying about my son's birthday tomorrow, who would have been 20. I think about everything that he could have been, everything that I should have been to him, all the ways that I failed him, all the ways that I could have protected him, and all those things. You know, it happens in God's grace, glory, honor, and his design. Right, the Most High. If anybody try to interfere, I promise you gonna get your feelings hurt. Cause you know when you celibate, horny, and can't fuck nothing. Let's tell the truth. You celibate, horny, can't fuck nothing, and all you want to do, you want to put that shit to the side, and you want to focus on your child, your oldest son, who's more than talented. Tested in the top 12 percentile in mathematics and mechanics in the state of fucking Arkansas. Had a basketball in his hand since he was 2. When you focusing on that shit and how you felt that child as a mother, as a parent, you think somebody gonna finna come up over here and y'all finna cause me any type of hurt, harm, or pain, or turmoil? I don't think people realize how fucking crazy I am. You know what? I went to Dollar General today. Them motherfuckers said I seen somebody, and I'm not gonna say who it is, but she was like, "Yeah, that's that crazy girl," and I was like, "Shit, bitch, you ain't got no other word for me." Well, honestly, I really can't be mad at you because we gonna call me what I am: crazy, insane, and motherfucking membrane. I'll beat the fuck out of state trooper, police officer, highway patrol, government. You come the fuck around me and you have ill intent. You think you're gonna abuse your authority around me? Especially today, yesterday, tomorrow, anytime this week. I don't know what to tell people because, yeah, I'm insane. Bro, you know, people really be like, "Oh, I'm a crash out. I'm crazy." You know, like, you know, what's the song? I'm low. Oh, play it safe. That's all I'm saying. Play it safe. I only want to help people heal. I want to show people what it look like. I want to show people this shit ain't pretty. It's not linear. The healing path is not all like what people crack it up to see, you know. And this is why I be like so focused on being single, because who gives a damn about what a man got? Your penises are nasty out there anyways. You don't know what the fuck to do with it. You want to give it to a man, you want to give it to a woman, a child, a mid-aged teenager, a young adult, because you think it's tight. That shit just be ran through. Come the time they 22, baby, y'all do not want me to get on your fucking level and talk about y'all and put y'all in your fucking place and show you about yourselves. You know? Nobody want me to do that. So please, like, let's be respectful. Let's be honest. Let's focus on what we trying to focus on for Shay. This is my channel. Shay, the Dual Alchemist. You're going to see the ugly side of me. Today is the ugly side, the dark side of me. Dark, the feminine. I don't give a fuck about nobody. I'm going to tell you like this. You can be on my channel. You can be a subscriber. You can be an onlooker, a watcher, a cross watcher. Baby, fuck your mama. Fuck your daddy. Fuck your grandma, your baby uncle, sister, daddy, cousin, Tracy. Who gives a fuck? We're talking about my motherfucking son. I don't give a fuck what nobody says or thinks. If anybody think they gonna get on this channel and be anything other than supportive, baby, I got a motherfucking app and a knick-knack for your bitch ass. You better find something to motherfuckers say to them. You know, we will all want Shay to be nice right about now. I'm gonna show people, yes, I'm crazy. She said that shit in Dollar General. I was like, you know what? Yes, I'm crazy, but why can't you ever refer to me as anything else other than crazy when we in public in front of people? You think that shit cute? Oh, we think that shit cute. So, but Shay gonna show motherfuckers how crazy she can be. Nobody ever wants that. Because most people can't say that when they get on this channel, I'm not nice, I'm not guiding, I'm not loving, I'm not caring. But today, that Vashay decides to be like wonky and out of her fucking mind when it comes to her child, people want to say, oh, she's crazy. Fine. We'll see how crazy I am. Nobody wants to see that. I'm probably going to go out and shake my ass on. I don't have no man. The nigga that I love entirely with my whole heart, he ain't talking about shit. He on this stupid ass bullshit with his young, immature, dumb, motherfucking light-skinned ass. Then be over there, bitch. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to shake my ass. And I'm going to find a nigga that want to give me some attention. Outside of that, tomorrow, I'll have all of that exercise out of me. Exercise, you know what I mean? Bouncing on it, right? Exercise outside of me, right? And then I'll be able to focus on my son. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. live. Anyone who wants to tune in, don't make me mad. Don't make me mad. I'm gonna go find me a hoe. I'm gonna do like these niggas do. I'm gonna be a player. I'm finna go find me a little hoe ass nigga who talking about something and who like the, you know, somebody can be mad all they want. Look, dark circles under my eyes. I ain't been sleeping well. I'm finna go fuck something. Am I gonna fuck anything? No. I'm gonna be safe. Don't ever get that shit twisted. I'm gonna go hit something. Whomever my person is, bitch, you can stay your little stupid ass out there and you can be on some figuratively and try to fucking philosophize some shit all you want to. I don't give a fuck. You just gonna have to be fucking mad. You can get your dumb ass left behind. All the fuck I care. When it comes to my son, I ain't finna sit up here and keep on fucking. I damn sure don't wait. The way I turn them down, clock them and block them, baby, you better get your fucking mind right with your dusty ass, with your little retarded ass, whatever the fuck is going on with you. Get your fucking mind right. You scared? Go to fucking church, Jehovah's Witness ass nigga. You motherfucking Hebrew Israelite ass niggas. My channel, remember, if you don't like what I'm saying, click the fuck off, exit to the fucking left. Because I promise you, anybody can have it. You do not want this. Right? So I'm going to go hit something. I ain't even lying. I'm finna go hit something. I'm finna go have somebody slurp right on this pussy. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. No, I'm mad. Too bad. Tomorrow, I have to deal with my fake ass family members who had something to do with my sons that have collected a life insurance policy in his name and didn't tell me. Fake ass power of attorneys and everything. This is shit I have to deal with tomorrow. I have to deal with his dad that just got out of federal prison, who been locked up pretty much since he was 3. Got out after his death. You know what disappointment that feels like as a mother on top of that? His older brothers, his younger sisters. You hear me? You know what that feels like? So I have to deal with all that tomorrow. I'm finna go get this pussy sucked on. Somebody bad? Too fucking bad. Bitch, go get a fucking scratch off from the corner store at the Arabs and get you a chicken box while you at it. Scratch off that motherfucking ticket and hopefully you win some money so maybe you will be less mad. I don't give a fuck about no soulmate, no twin flame. Bitch, you can suck a dick for all I fucking care. Nobody better not fucking come for me tomorrow. I promise you, everybody better watch they walk and watch they talk. And bitch, when you contact me, you better come fucking correct. The end. Bye, y'all.